I guess it's going. Alright. That's my car. Car's bummed out. So, here I am, in front of the house, walking to school. Google Maps says it's going to be about 2 hours, and I have class in 40 minutes. And so I'm just going to vlog this. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm just going to walk down to school. And I don't know, I think Google Maps is a bit weird because let's watch all those classes. I don't know about Google Maps. They don't always have the best path. Something I have to be careful of is, well, for one thing, getting hit by a car. Probably not the best outcome. 2, getting lost. I just know I have to walk. Hey! I just have to walk towards the mountains, kind of. South. What?
You play the game Pokemon?
Oh no, it doesn't work on my thing. No.
You can get an iPhone to do it.
Yeah, I might need to one of these days.
Yeah, I've done Pokemon. Right down the strip, got maybe 40 of them.
Wow.
Right down there.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out sometime. Thanks. Okay. Cute kiddo. What a brave young lad. I don't know if... He just took a moment out of his day to tell me where the best spots to find Pokemon are at. Oh, we're getting passed by. Hello. But yeah, some of the dangers I'm going to be facing are cars. But mostly what I'm concerned about is talking with a weird accent. And yeah, I might get lost, but I know if I follow this road, I'll get to the main road. And if I follow the main road, I won't get lost. But this road's not exactly a straight. I don't know. Mostly the point of this is to record how long it takes me, just by the length of the video. And a little bit of I know it's petty, but I just want to have proof that this is how long it takes, and just to be like, I've got evidence every step of the way. Which is why I'm going to try not to stop the video, but I don't know if my battery will hold out. I can get a portable charger. It's a dog. See, I keep talking like freaking pyro. Somebody. I keep talking like I'm freaking. I keep saying freaking. I keep saying not swear words. When I wouldn't even say a word. It's no big deal. I don't know if you can hear anything but the diesel engine on these vehicles. But diesel's better than gas because at least I can hear when they're coming behind me. Otherwise, they're all going to run me over. I'm so sorry. I'm slipping into an accent. I'm just trying to like make it interesting because if Google's to be believed, I got 2 hours ahead of me. That sounds like fun. I swapped the brightness, or I mean I'd swap the camera, but I don't know where the button would be yet. And I don't want to turn my brightness up or else I'll run my battery down. When I started this thing out, I like ran into I started kind of blending into a sort of a New Zealand accent. So real heavy on the dropped R's and stuff. But it's no big deal. Can you pass me? I guess you can do that. Oh, this is gonna be a long day. I can feel it. I don't even see a way. This is a lovely house. A nice, pretty home. I would live there instead of anywhere else. Man, my neighborhood's some kind of sketchy though. There's a little kitty cat, I think. Yeah, it's a kitty. Looks like a little Boston Terrier for a moment. Again, I'd show you, but I can't stop the camera without stopping the recording. And in a fit of obstinate pride of some sort, I guess. I don't know if you can call it pride. There's Apple Blossom Lane. Oh, this is where Google was telling me to go. I bet that would be a shortcut. You know what I'm doing? I'm speed running. That's all this is. I'm speed running. I'm speed walking. I'm not even speed walking. I'm regular walking. But it's October 2nd. Which is a Monday. October 2nd. And the semester goes until about approximately December 20th, if not sooner. And while I'm not especially looking forward to walking in the snow, I'd like to be able to make it all the way to school on foot in an hour. Personally, I'd really enjoy that. Just to be like, whoa. Just like open the door, step out into the world, and then show up at school and be like, hello, I am fit as a fiddle. My feet are actually already killing me in real life, in actuality. So I think I need to invest in some different shoes, which I probably already have shoes that will work. So it's not a question of investing as much as it is just putting the right shoes on for the job. I'm already thirsty, my mouth is getting dry. It would help in a number of ways if, say, I was not talking out loud to a camera. Hello, dogs and birds. Or perhaps if I had not eaten a corn dog before doing this, which in a number of ways is a taxi. Like, And now I have to wonder if that taxi man would be willing to take me to school. Just because the safe thing to do would probably be not watch the camera. I still have to keep glancing at it. I wish I had my actual camera, not just my tablet. I'm just going to pay attention to the road where I put my feet, because I'm right next to a minor highway of sorts, and there is no shoulder. I dislike this highway severely. It's 2 lanes, one going one way and one going the other way, but technically it's 3 lanes, in the sense that there's like there's a lane in between the oncoming and other way traffic. I don't know what you'd say, but so you've got 2 lanes of traffic. You've got northbound and southbound. And then in the middle of those lanes, you've got a turn lane. Which I'm gonna actually cross right here. I don't especially want to, but I could, but I'll not. I'll stick to this part of the road. Stay down here and like on the shoulder. Hopefully don't get run over. So depending on how this goes, I may be in for a rough time of it. Ahead. This road is, I'm not even on a road, so I couldn't tell you. But the ground here, the terrain is just, it's not forgiving on my feet in any way. And if I look up for a moment, I'll step on just a shrub or something. it just sort of springs up, and it's not a lot better on the other side of the road, so the grass is not greener on the other side. If I'm honest, the grass is, well, there's no grass on either side, actually. So it can't be greener. I hope people aren't judging me too much as they see me. I've got like this beanie on, which is not really a beanie. I'm gonna pick up some garbage so people think I'm being a good citizen. It's an important part of blending in is good citizenship. I don't have a trash bag, so of course it's kind of futile. I can only really carry one piece at a time, but I read that too. So if I had like a bright orange vest on, or bright yellow, and I was like, I don't know, I'm just thinking of ways to be like not pathetic about this whole walking thing. The school bus has stopped up ahead, which means the road is clear for a minute. And it honestly feels very good. His lights are off. No, he's slowing down again, okay. It's very nice to be able to walk on a surface like the road. There's some goats. Hello, goats. I'm not gonna feed you this trash. I'm sorry. Oh, the kid's getting off the school bus up here. Please do not be frightened, child. I'm just vlogging. It's hard to wave with your hands for like this, you know? Goodness me, that's a whole lot of cars. The school bus stopped and let some kids off right before I walked past them, and as a 19-year-old male, I can't help but feel sort of a not a guilt necessarily, but just I just understand that, like, to certain people, especially a bus driver who has a responsibility to care for and protect children, to someone like that, or to, say, a police officer, what he might do, what either of them would do, is just kind of keep an eye out for threats. And that's ultimately that's what I'm afraid of, is being threatening, or appearing threatening in some way. This man's giving me a wide berth for some reason. And hopefully to such people, I just look like, sorry, it's so loud with all the cars. I can barely hear anything. I can barely hear anything over the traffic. This is how I feel. Ooh. But yeah. I mean, I'm not out here to hurt anybody except myself. Sorry, it's a loud semi going by. No, it's a guy on a tractor. What? Oh, he's got a digging arm. That seems kind of dangerous what that man just did. Why don't I live here? Why couldn't Grandpa have bought a house? Sorry. Anyways. I'm not out here to harm anyone. Goodness gravy. The traffic is horrendous. Finally, let's up for a moment. I can talk in peace and quiet. We're still good on recording, I think. Hi. I claim to be nothing more than I am. A poor college student. College freshman, no less. I am a college freshman. You know, wait for the car. In his late teens, walking to school, who loves Spider-Man and cleaning up the environment. I don't know, I picked up this garbage half a mile ago. I also don't know my Google Maps. Sorry, I don't know my Google Maps told me that. I don't know my Google. I don't know if the. What in the. Sorry, I feel like it's so loud out here. It's going to be so funny to me when I finally get done with this and it's like 2 hours of just road noise after road noise. It's driving me insane just from being out here. I might actually go crazy if I have to listen to cars drive. I don't know why it's the most irritating noise to me right now. I don't know what that was. I think that's my new goal though, is I'm going to pick up a piece of trash every day I'm out here. I have 2 today because it's my first day and I didn't actually have a plan for any of this. But tomorrow, I'm going to have to get up at like 7. I know, it's such a big deal. Waking up before noon. Well, my first class is at 10 a.m. And means I'll have to get up at 7 and get ready to leave before 8. And if that's soon enough, I walked over here thinking it'd be better. It was not. I was trying to get farther away from the sound of the road, which didn't work. And it's just harder to walk there. There's a trash bag. Should I like use this? Can I just I have a trash bag now. Okay. Hold up, we're on to something now. Here we go. Here we go. Never mind. I have found my calling in life. Well, here we go. Spider-Man's gonna clean your environment, world. Also, this beanie is super sweaty. Honestly, at this point, I don't even care about filming anymore. 'Cause it's like, hey, I've got trash bag. I just want to turn my music on. I have my Bluetooth speaker, and I'd honestly rather be like cleaning up garbage with music than recording the sounds of cars drive by me. But yeah. No, this is my thing now. This is like, that's my shtick, my spiel, my purpose in life. I'm gonna clean up this highway, both going to and from school. I'm so excited about this, honestly. And I feel like by tomorrow morning, I'm going to hate myself for not just trying to drive. I just mean my body's gonna physically dislike being. Seriously, if I. You know what? I'm gonna find out what the least noisy day is. And I'm going to. Hope that's not a bee. Didn't go in the bag. I hope there's no bees. Oh, that's a downed road sign. That's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure people need those to see. If I had gloves. Alright. Can I just say we're making some excellent progress right here? By the church, there are cars. So I can't cross. I really want to go check out this car. Because there's a car for sale right in front of this church. And I'll be honest, I have like zero spine, so sorry, it's a dang corn dog. But if I can maybe purchase this car, I don't even know if it's for sale. Yes, it's for sale. Okay. I'm not gonna try to put the information on video. They don't even have any information. What the heck? 2006 Ford Escape. New tires, new back brakes, car coverage. Okay, this is going to be a detour in the plan. Salvage title, which means it's probably really bad. But I'm just like, yeah, taking some pictures. See, I don't have $4,000 to spend on a car, especially not a salvage title. So I'm probably not going to buy that. It feels nice to be walking on a sidewalk, though. It kind of sucks that there's like, cars driving by and I still can't hear myself think half the time, but it is nice to be able to and if I wanted to spend $4,000 on a salvaged car, I would just put that money towards my car and get it running right. Because I have to say, there's a shoe. I also have to say that considering the problems it's given me, my car is pretty dang decent. and estate sale Friday and Saturday. July, that's old garbage, old news. You go in the trash. Have fun in the trash, you trash. I hope I never see that guy ever again in my life. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. I just like to extend a general apology to everybody everywhere. Because first off, my mouth's getting dry again. And I should have brought water. Maybe I'll stop and grab a drink at Maverick. But this is how I feel. Ooh, this is how I feel. I find it so weird that this road out here is like the busiest road. So if I didn't have like a trash bag, I would totally be skipping all this garbage. As it is, I'm skipping a lot of it anyways. But like, if you're gonna pull over and judge me for picking up garbage, like, hold on. I'm just thinking to myself, I should be going as fast as I can, not stopping for anything. Not even bending down to pick up like a piece of trash. I saw that car on his way in. Or out. I don't know. He was going the other way. Okay, so this is how I feel. I would like to say, if once again, I apologize to everybody. Not for the noise. I am sorry about that, but I'm really sorry for being mean and nasty about it, because it's just making me not such a nice person right now. I don't know what to do. So this is how I feel. We can need something for you. Sorry, I like to sing. Again, I'm just really like on board with the idea of picking up one piece of trash every day and seeing how well I can clean this place up. But I'm sorry that I'm letting the sounds of the cars get to me so much that it's actually making me angry and mean-spirited. And I'm sorry for that. Because today's October 2nd. I think I can't actually count. Yeah, it's the 2nd today, Monday. And at around midnight-ish last night, you've probably heard of this by now, but there was just a massive gun shooting. A real tragedy in Las Vegas. And it kind of messed me up when I heard about it. I woke up at 8 a.m. and that's like, so for a little context, first off, Las Vegas is like 3 or 4 hours drive from where I live. Give or take a few minutes. And I'm going to go insane if I try to talk over these cars. But I legitimately, like, I don't know what it did, but it just kind of, well, let me back up. It wasn't just that. I'm not that empathetic I don't have that much sympathy or empathy for anyone. Sorry. I'm a heartless, cruel person. But see, there's no shoulder on this road, so no one can really like pull over and pick me up. Unless they like pull out in front of me. I got distracted a little bit. That is a pink car. Holy wow. Okay, so Las Vegas. Horrific, tragic, lots of, it's an ugly situation, and it, between that and other events in my life recently, personally, I was just so discouraged. So, I don't want to say depressed, because I didn't necessarily. Oh, that's the sunlight, I'm sorry. So, I didn't necessarily get depression from it, because that's not how depression works. But, I just went over things way too much in my head, and this was even before this morning when I heard about it. But last night I was all caught up in my own feelings and my own disappointments that I've had for myself, caused by myself, in short. And probably not entirely by myself. I'm probably blaming myself too much for things that aren't really my fault. But I can't help but feel like they are. So, and while I was like going over all this, last night at like 1 a.m., for real, like, I got home and pretty much went straight to bed, and I was just really mopey and sad all day. So when I woke up this morning to about 6 or 7 messages, my phone was just like going off, because there's a group chat that I'm in, and they're all talking about it. So I was like, I picked my phone up, and the phone says like, well, I mean, not the phone obviously, but I just got messages. There's a bus. Oh, I could have flagged them down. Anyways, it's okay. I am resigned to my fate. So, like the group chat is just buzzing with messages about this, and it's like, oh no, man, like 200 people are wounded. And it's craziness, and I'm just like, what the heck is going on, man? This is insane. So the first thing I do after that is like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, I gotta figure out what the heck is happening here. So I turn to my trusty, rusty Twitter and try to get some real facts. I don't go to Facebook. I don't mess with Facebook. So I turn straight to Twitter. I'm like, hey, Twitter, what's the scoop on this goop, I guess? And sure enough, there's just reports and sensational news flying through the air. I mean, this is intense stuff happening, or that happened last night, and you know, the media is pretty much eating it up. It's like, I don't care how good of a job you do, if you're a mainstream media guy, I'm not like trying to be like, I only trust alternative news sources. I'm just saying, you can be right about the news and still try to like make money off of it, because that's just what the news is about. But you know, that's just the business of, that's the way it is in America. So anyways, something for you. That's just how I have to pick up trash every once in a while so people don't think, oh, do you need a ride? So they're like, oh, he's picking up trash, he doesn't need a ride, he's covered. Well, you'd think that. But it's okay, it's not a big deal. Anyways, so just to kind of, I don't want this to be, this isn't supposed to be about Las Vegas. This isn't supposed to be about anything. This is just like a record for me, pretty much. So I know how long it takes me to walk to school, but I'm not just gonna be like, well, walking, still walking, so I gotta talk about this. And it's gonna help me because I still gotta tie up that thread. I still haven't finished. I haven't gotten to the point on Las Vegas. And I'm sorry. I just kind of do this. I just kind of like just start talking and talking. I don't shut up because I'm, you know, that's what you do when you're 19 and white and male. Is you just talk and talk and talk. And you never make any real points. But, so, to try to get back into that thread, now that it's quiet again, sans that part. So this morning, I find out on Twitter that the shooting tragedy occurred like last night around midnight or 1 a.m. my time or Los Angeles time. I don't know. It was within just like that 1 or 2 hours. So you can imagine that it's gonna get hairy because there's an intersection and there's not really a shoulder or a sidewalk or anything. There's another taxi guy. I guess he doesn't want a customer. I don't know, he's probably got one somewhere. Okay, I might pop over to Maverick to drop this trash off and... or not. I'll just walk. I got a walk sign. This is how I feel. Can I walk up the freeway? I think so. It's not a big deal. But yeah, so here I go again with not actually getting to the point. I just feel really bad about this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say there's a tragedy, and it pretty much sucked a lot, and it made me feel bad, and I just couldn't get it up, the motivation up to do anything, go anywhere, all that business. So I laid in bed until noon, totally skipping my class at 10. And yeah. I'm just gonna walk this way, I think. Part of me wants to walk down Main Street. And part of me says, yeah, or nah. I don't have to do that. I just want to get away from the busy roads. I want to get away from the cars. I don't know how to skateboard. And even if I did, I don't have a skateboard. But if I knew how to skateboard, I'd have one, so I could skateboard down this. The point is, I tried to like gesture to him. Yeah, but if I didn't have So now we're at kind of a crossroads. I guess the point of that story wasn't even that I felt bad about Vegas. It was that in the aftermath of that, which like we're still dealing with that aftermath today because it's been less than 24 hours since that all went down. And honestly, I just think I hope this is a through road. I'm just gonna go over across the street now. But last night's tragedy really kind of cemented in my mind that, I mean, it was only 3-4 hours away from me. It was a tragedy. Yeah, I mean, not to overstate the obvious or anything, but and you know, obviously none of the bunk about I didn't realize it was really harmful until it could have happened to me. But because anytime a shooting or anything like that happens, okay, I think we're still going. It's just a terrible thing. Only now we know, right? We know, but like, I just kind of opened my eyes a little bit to the fact that it could happen to someone I love. And the point of this being, it could have happened yesterday. It could happen tomorrow. And if it did, I would not be ready for it. No one ever is. I mean, there's on this earth, in this life, there's really only a select number of people who are truly ready when the time comes for anything, really. Not just as dramatic as life and death, but just everything. I'm not prepared to die. Personally, I mean, I accepted some time ago that I'm gonna die one of these days. But before then, I'd still like to do a few things. I think it's gonna be so funny when this road just like becomes a dead end up here at this Shell station. Oh my gosh. Oh, nuts. So yeah. You just gotta kind of hold on to your loved ones a little tighter, I guess. And I realize that it's a really kind of almost a dumb message that, you know, you hear it 1,000 times over and over. But honestly, it's true. There's part of a gas pump, technically diesel pump, whatever, fuel pump. So I guess, long story short is, don't take your loved ones for granted. That's what I learned this morning. Like that one song, Live Like You're Dying, you only got so many seconds. I don't know the exact number and I don't want to sing the song. Because if I think about it, if I like start the tune and then try to sing that song, and I'm like, only got da 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 da, I just did it. I know I'm gonna have that song in my head. I'm gonna be like, we only got 86 seconds in a day to that we love and all we got a chance to say got it. Wait, no. I don't even know the words, so I couldn't, but I'm absolutely gonna get some fuel here. Fuel for my body. Some bod fuel. Anyways, it's gotta live like we're dying, oh, oh, like we're dying. I don't know, it's just got me real thoughtful. If the girl that I like, if my crush, whatever the words you want to use, if she, you know, happened to be struck by a tragedy of some sort within the next 24 hours, I don't expect that to happen. I'm not gonna plan my day around it. Like, for one thing, it's messed up to know when people are gonna live or die. So because like if I actually knew that she was going to die in like 18 hours and 36 minutes, first off, I'd be like, hey, do you wanna do anything like for the next 18 hours? I'm just gonna stop at this gas station. I am thirsty as a horse. Like a oh, oh, by the time. And it's like,